Hi, I'm Shauna J. Cerniak, founder of Every Woman Empowered, and alongside are my co-hosts,
Johnny Gallardo, international artist, and Every Woman Empowered's resident artist.
And Mila Janu, certified laughter yoga instructor, founder of Let's Laugh Yig, and happiness ambassador for Every Woman Empowered.
Welcome to
Chit Chat!
And our special guest on today's show is Mahogany Geter, who is a model. She's from Tennessee, and boy, does she have a story for us. Welcome, Mahogany.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for being on Chit Chat. We are so excited to have you on board, and I know you have quite a story to tell us. Could you kind of share with our audience and viewers just a little bit about yourself, please?
Okay, I am 23 years old. Like you said, I am from Tennessee, and I do have a medical condition called lymphedema, and it's pretty much like where my body retains fluids, so it can affect any part of the limbs and make them pretty much abnormally larger than another.
Wow.
And it's where the system in my body doesn't flush out fluids properly, so that's why it retains them. So.
And so for you, it's just is it mainly just in the one area in your leg?
Oh, no, it's not only in my leg. My leg is the most noticeable because obviously of the difference. It's in my arm, it's in my hand too. It's even one side of my stomach. It's my whole left side. It's just people mainly focus on the leg part.
Right. Wow. And since you've kind of shared this information on Instagram and I believe a few other social media places, you have become a model because of this.
Yes, that was kind of crazy. So I took my first, I guess you could say, modeling pictures in like 2017. I don't know. It was just, I was turning 20, I think, and I just didn't want to hide anymore. And I was working at Walmart, and I don't know, the opportunity came when this guy was like, I want to take pictures of you. And at first I was like, what? Who want to take pictures of me? So I just contemplated the idea, got in contact with the photographer. And yeah, once you know, I just put my pictures out there. And from 2017 to now, this is where I'm at.
I mean, clearly he approached you to take some photos because you are stunning. I'm just curious, have people ever reached out and said that they specifically find your leg very attractive?
I might have gotten that now, but it's weird. It's not in the positive or endearing way. When everything started to blow up, I got it as more of a fetish type vibes. Ooh. I'm like, I'm not really sure about that. I didn't want to turn a medical condition into a fetish, if that makes sense.
Right. Mm-hmm. Well, and since you've shared your story, so many others have come out and embraced their own issues as well, and that is incredible. I know, your leg is enormously large. It's a large leg. Has that caused a lot of what's the weight of it? Has it caused a lot of physical issues with you, like your back? I'm thinking, just.
Okay, it is really heavy because obviously it's so large. But believe it or not, since I've started going to physical therapy, it's went down a lot. Like in those pictures, I was like 312 pounds.
Yeah.
And most recently, I think I went down to 226 pounds. Wow. And now, I don't know how much I weigh now, but I'm pretty sure it's even lower.
Wow. So
that's awesome.
So a lot of it can be contributed to weight as well, right? So the more that you're losing weight, and of course, physically probably feeling better and probably being a little bit more energetic, that also helps towards it. And you have been taking physiotherapy, so it has helped with any other body ailments, I would imagine, that you would be getting from that to overcompensate, I would imagine, right?
Yes, it has definitely made, because in physical therapy, they make it smaller. It's a bunch of different techniques that trains the fluid for me to like pee it out, or pretty much gets it down small enough to where it's manageable. So yeah, I'm lighter now, more energetic. But yeah, it's heavy, and I have been through cellulitis. Is a skin condition where the fluid stays in one part of the body for so long, it like flares up. I have been through that, but now everything is better.
Good for you.
I just didn't want it to be where I said I don't feel any pain, that I think that this condition is a walk in the park.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to put it as in, I don't feel pain every single day, if that makes sense.
Yes. You're being able to manage it in a way that is comfortable for you.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
You said it was your mom that really was your support system through all of this. Have you already seen a bit of a ripple effect of how, excuse me, your confidence is positively impacting your little sisters?
They are my little sisters. They're really proud of me. I'm not gonna lie. Even my mom is. And it just makes you feel even more good about what you're doing. Because sometimes I'd be like, I hope I am doing this the right way. All I know is to be me and try to help people the best way I can. But yeah, I tell them every day, even before all this, I'll be like, you're a beautiful little girl, right? And I tell them so much, it annoys them. They be like, yes, I know.
I'm so gorgeous.
Positive reinforcement, positive affirmations makes a difference, like I say.
It's good that they have you as that role model.
Yes.
And where would you like to travel for a photo shoot?
Man, I don't know. Anywhere, honestly, but I don't know. I think recently, where I've been getting some attention from, a place in Italy, somewhere in Italy had reposted me, and I was just thinking, I was like, wow, that would be a pretty place to do a photo shoot.
Yeah, well, what about Canada? Hello.
I'm sorry.
That's okay.
I couldn't go anywhere. I've never been out of the U.S., so I want to get out.
Well, we're closer than Italy, just saying.
I'll make that trip.
Yeah.
Italy would be lovely.
Yes.
Yeah, it would be. You've gone through so many different challenges. I'm sure that all the negative comments have really just, I can't imagine myself. So what is your best comment back to them when they're really negative to you?
Okay. Honestly, stop confusing the old me with the new me. The old me might have cared what you thought. The new me, she doesn't.
That's awesome.
That's a great answer. That's a great answer.
But trust me,
I'm sure you've probably heard everything, right?
Yeah, and sometimes it'll be some new ones that surprise me. I'm like, okay. I don't even get upset. I'd be like, really? Is this what people coming up with nowadays?
Right. Got nothing better to do with their time.
Yeah.
So you have just such a beautiful, your positively grows just like, it just emanates from you all the way around. So, because I've been following you and watching some of the great stuff that you're doing. And I want to know, what is your greatest achievement that you want to be able to achieve within the next 3 years? Like, what's your biggest goal?
I have a lot of dreams or goals. Of course, everyone knows I want to do the modeling, but I have also thought about if I can do like a clothing line. I've thought about doing that. And I have also thought about doing like an organization, maybe for people with lymphedema, to pay for treatment or garments. So those are like the other two on my brain. So yeah.
And you know what? Those are so achievable too, right?
They are.
Right.
You know,
I used to think it wasn't until now. And I'm like, oh, okay, this can really happen.
Exactly.
Yeah. So obviously you like designing and that sort of stuff. Who's your favorite designer that would be your go-to if you got to go to the Met Ball?
Ooh, I have seen a lot. As far as designers, I think I've seen this one beautiful dress, and I'm probably going to say the name wrong, but I think it starts with a B. Is it Balmain? I think. I don't know, but I know it's a clothing brand, and I believe that's the designer's name.
Balmain.
It's like BALAMAIN, I believe.
Balmain, yeah. Balmain.
Yeah.
I'd have to look that one up. I don't think I recognize that designer.
And
that
what
is
it
nowhere
about that
in my
designer that you like?
Yeah.
Huh?
What is it about that designer that you like? What was it that really attracted you to that?
I think someone had reposted, it was like a beautiful picture, and I think it was of Zendaya, the actress, and she had on like this really beautiful gold colored gown, and it just like accentuated her body. I was like, what is this?
Yeah.
So I got to looking.
She's some phenomenal clothes, that young lady. Like, wow. Yeah. Well,
yeah, that is nowhere in my budget at all. But I was like, who is this? And I looked, I was like, Balmain. Okay, I've never heard of that.
Definitely not a Walmart item, that's for sure.
Hey, we're putting it out there. They're going to reach out to you and say, we want you to wear this.
Could you imagine? Wouldn't that be exciting? Oh,
I'm such a crybaby. I'll probably cry, tears of joy.
No kidding.
And then I might pass out. I don't know.
So, have you grown up all this time in Tennessee?
Yes.
And how has the people around you been in support now that are seeing that you're kind of coming out there, you're kind of the local little celebrity? Has there been a lot of positive support from those around?
It actually has. As a matter of fact, it's crazy because every time me and my mom are out, like when everything first started, we always got stopped by somebody.
Isn't that amazing?
And they'd be like, are you that girl from? I'd be like, from where? And then they'll tell me, I'm like, yeah, that's me.
Yeah.
Oh, I love you. I'm like, oh, me? Oh, thank you.
Yeah, no kidding, right? Like, I know the first time I saw your story was on Snapchat. And I was just like, wow, like what a beautiful, incredible lady. I don't know if you even know you were on Snapchat, but you were on Snapchat. And as well, and then I followed you on Instagram, and what I love is that it doesn't matter, we everybody thinks there's such a thing as a normal, and there is no such thing as normal. We're all unique and we're all different. And, it's about embracing who you are as a person. And we tend to shy away, like as human beings, because we're so inundated with, of course, social media, but just what society thinks standards should look like. And you've just knocked that out of the park. You've shown people what a beautiful, incredible, sexy young lady you are, being who you are and not shying away from it. And that is true empowerment. And you're 23 years young, and you've already mastered that. And I know there's hard days. Don't get me wrong. There's always going to be hard days for all people, even those who we think that have it all. But at 23 years young, you've already started to do something that's incredible that a lot of people don't find within themselves until sometimes their 40s, 50s, or never. And you've embraced and loved yourself and who you are. And I think, Mahogany, that is incredible. And you are going to make a difference for so many others. You already are. You've already touched us three up in Canada. You're touching so many people you're not even aware of. So keep up that phenomenal work that you are doing, and just keep shining, girl. Just keep shining.
Thank you. Oh my gosh. Thank you. I am, trust me, I am trying my best. I think sometimes the only thing will be like, I hope I am doing this the right way. I'm like, all I know what to do is to be me. So
I'm sure your mom and sisters will be right there putting you back in your place if you were.
Oh,
oh yeah. You are definitely right. Because I'll be like, I hope I'm doing this the right way. Because sometimes I used to feel like I'm not as good as a speaker. I used to feel like I don't know how to communicate my words properly. So I'll be like, oh gosh, when it comes to interviews, I'll be like, I hope I said the right thing.
Oh, no worries. You did great on the show
you
today.
did awesome.
Unfortunately, we're already at an end, but a few things I want to quickly ask is, number one, what's a message you want to leave for our viewers as they go forward? And number two is, how can people reach out to you and follow you on social media?
Okay, my message, okay, this is coming from the brain. Okay, so you only get one you. Be the best version of you that you can be. Don't try to be anybody else but yourself. The world is going to talk about you regardless whether you're doing good or negative. Right. So just be you.
Awesome.
And my social media. Okay, so I have Instagram, and it is Lymph Goddess, LYMPH.Goddess. I'm pretty sure it's 23, and that's my Instagram. And TikTok is my name, Mahogany Geter. And yeah, Facebook is also my name. I believe everything is pretty much my name except for my Instagram.
Perfect.
So, yeah.
Wow.
Well, I'm sure you're going to get some more Canadian followers, that's for sure, besides
Absolutely.
the three. So, again, all the best to you, Mahogany. We wish you all the best. And when that designer gives you that dress, you make sure and call us up, because we're going to be interviewing.
I'll be like, you guys were right. Y'all called it.
Thank you so much. Have a beautiful one. And thanks for being on Chit Chat. Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.